My wife wiped out all my recordings so she could see me cry and be human, so I made her wail after I left. Anne and I have been married for 9 months, and we've been together for 3 years. Our relationship has been pretty smooth, and I love her to bits. However, we have a big personality clash. We've lived with it in the past, but it's affected her more than it has affected me. I'm more of a keep it all in guy, and I prefer to deal with my issues by myself. She, on the other hand, talks about her issues with me, and we work through them together. I've always been a little cold, maybe steely is a better word. I'm not too emotional, not that it's a good or bad thing, it's just the way I am. My wife and I were forced to put down our dog recently. He was my dog before we met, but he became a big part of our family. She loved the hell out of that dog, and I did too. When I lived abroad for a year, he kept her company, and she was very close to him. So, we came back from the vet, and she was crying all the way. I was feeling really sad, but I wasn't really showing it. She asked why I wasn't feeling sad. I told her I was. She started screaming at me for not having feelings, me being inhuman, me being cold, and her being scared of me for that. I told her that I cannot force myself to cry, and I was feeling terrible inside. We get home, and she went off about, I'm barely human, and I'm basically an automaton. She then went on and on about how she has never seen me cry. Not when we had broken up 1.5 years into our relationship. Not when my mother died. Not when I was leaving for a year to work abroad. I told her that me crying doesn't solve anything, and she should quit bothering me. I went to bed. Next morning, I wake up and decide to edit some videos I wanted to upload. I work from home, and I have one main computer to work from. It has 3 hard drives. The first one is my OS drive. The other 2 have recordings on them. I wake up to find the other 2 completely wiped. I freak out and irrationally think that it might have been some software or something. I try and see what the cause was, and I can't figure out anything. I had put in so much work recording these videos, so much effort had gone into them. I broke down. I had backed up only the recordings from 2 months ago. I'm sobbing hard, and I just feel pathetic. I'd lost so much of my work, and I couldn't figure out how. My wife then comes in, sees me. I tell her what happened. She tells me she did it. She wanted to see me cry, and didn't know how else to make it happen. She is happy she got to see that some part of me is human. She tells me it was healthy for me to let my emotions out. I swear to God, that's the first time I have ever wanted to hit her. I would have strangled her. I packed up a few things, laptop, phone, got in the car, and told her that I'll call her when I am ready. I'm staying with a buddy of mine right now, and I need to figure this shit out. She was all apologetic and loving when I was leaving and was acting confused. I feel nothing but hatred towards her right now, but I need to be tactful in handling this situation right now. Update. 5 days later. I had a friend hook me up to a local store that specializes in this. Proper recovery is expensive, but they said that since no data is rewritten, it's possible. Waiting to hear from them tomorrow. Divorce. I decided that I'm not going to ask for a divorce. What happened was bad, but not divorce worthy. I want to give this a chance. Wife. I went back to her. She was crying. It looked like she had been for a long time. I went in, and she hugged me and cried even more, apologizing profusely. When she got a little more stable, we talked. She started by saying that she understood how badly she fucked up. She said that I am well warranted to ask for a divorce. However, she said that she will never pull shit tea like this again, and that she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life in regret. She begged me for one last chance. Having had a wonderful relationship before this, I decided that I wanted to give her another chance. I asked her to explain why she did what she did. She said that first, Leo's death really got to her. Second, she confessed that she always felt like the weaker one in the relationship. She felt completely alone when she cried. I made a mental note to comfort her better when she's a little emotional. But she said that she understood right now, and she said that she felt terrible to engage in such power play, and that she understood that we're just different people. She told me she really regretted her actions and wanted one chance to make it up to me.